What did you say? Flagpole.
Take your stinking paw off me, you damn dirty ape!
No! You're a wizard, Harry.
In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you.
And I care! What is the deal?
No, do me a favor, Captain. Go fuck yourself.
Language.
Why so serious?
What's your favorite scary movie?
I'm vengeance.
Avengers!
Assemble.
Gentlemen, start your engines and get in the fast lane because this is Fastlane 2023 review. I figured you didn't have that good of editing abilities, so I just threw in my own, echoes.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It saves me a lot of time, even if I do have those abilities.
Oh, well, I'm just a man of the people. I heard somebody say, do more echoes in your videos. So, I'm just here to appease.
Oh, I heard them say it. Where was that? When was that? What time? What day?
Irrelevant. All of it's irrelevant. Just know that it was said.
Yeah. So where is Cody Rhodes in the story? That's the real question.
Cody Rhodes has finished the story. He is the champ. He is the undisputed champ right now.
Yeah, he is. He is one half of the undisputed champs right now.
Oh, one half? What do you mean? Oh, did him and Roman split the titles?
That would be fucking funny. Imagine Cody beats Roman and then they only give him one title. They're like, okay, Roman, you still get to keep this one.
That would be pretty good.
They let Roman keep the Universal title and they just give Cody the WWE title.
That would be the heist of the century. Scoot over Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins?
Heist.
Well, we'll get to him later.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso are your new WWE Undisputed Tag Team Champions.
That threw me. Did you see them coming out winning that at all?
I did not, but I don't know.
Also, to start the show,
it was hard to see Cody just losing a match at all, really. But also, why the fuck do they need to be tag champions? I guess it gives Cody an excuse to go over to SmackDown, and maybe that'll reignite the Roman thing, but I don't know.
Oh, you want to know something I just realized?
What?
John Cena's gone now.
Oh, because the strikes are over?
He said he was leaving back for Hollywood when the strikes were over. Fuck. That sucks. Maybe we'll get 2 or 3 more weeks of him. Is that selfish?
You could have swore they promoted it as he's 6 weeks of John Cena, and it's only been 4.
I don't know. I really hope. Maybe it'll take a minute for all this shit to get started back up. I've also seen a lot of people in some wrestling groups saying that the John Cena we're getting now is a parody of himself. Okay, fuck you. Nobody is expecting John Cena to come back and put on some 5-star match. When you hear the are you thinking, I'm about to get the best match of the night? Or are you thinking, fuck yeah, that's John Cena, man? It's the latter. That's what you're thinking. You're thinking, that man helped shape my child. I may have hated him when I was a kid because I always seen him win. And he always fucking won. And I think I was more so than you, a John Cena hater. But I feel like as I grew up, I kind of stopped hating on him and was just man, I know John Cena wins all the time, but who else would you fucking rather see 5 times a night? There was nobody else on the roster I would have rather seen, obviously other than my absolute favorites, my absolute favorite, but there was nothing wrong with seeing John Cena.
Yeah, your absolute favorite was Jeff Hardy because he did drugs and you aspired to be just like him.
Yes, that's exactly what CM Punk basically said in their rivalry. It is currently 9:40 p.m. on a Tuesday.
It is.
You know what we missed?
What, on a Tuesday? Monday Night Raw?
Dong.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Undertaker is gonna be on NXT. I'm gonna check that out after tonight. After we get done recording this.
After this, we may have some stuff to say about NXT because John Cena also is going to be on NXT.
Yeah, and so is Cody Rhodes, who this first match is about.
And so is Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is going to be there too.
That's a lie.
That is not a lie. Also, did you know that every WWE legend that isn't Edge is going to be there as well? WWE really said, "Fuck you, AEW. We are fucking putting everybody on NXT tonight, you stupid motherfuckers."
Yeah, they signed the Hardys to a multi-million one night contract just to spite AEW.
They stole them away from AEW. They're already signed to AEW, but WWE signed them back for one night only. Oh fuck. I'm not some AEW hater, but like, isn't it kind of funny how AEW is like thinking they compete with like Monday Night Raw and stuff, and they're drawing the same viewership as WWE's developmental brand? Like, come on. You have all of these like WWE legends, and you're drawing the same fucking viewership as the next generation of superstars or professional wrestlers. Like, come on, get out of here.
I know a lot of people say NXT is like the best show though.
Yeah, well, Shawn Michaels himself said that this is the closest thing you'll ever get to the Attitude Era again is NXT now. And I've seen a lot of people shitting on Shawn, but...
Yeah, did you see that at the last NXT pay-per-view? Which I think that was No Mercy, right?
It was No Mercy.
Becky Lynch versus Tiffany Stratton was like, I don't know what kind of match it was, but it was a no DQ match of some sort. And Becky Lynch pulled out a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire, and I'm like, holy shit, it's been a while since I've seen that in WWE.
I don't know. I would love to watch WWE more. It's life, man. Life gets in the fucking way.
Yeah, it does. Like
Dr. Ian Malcolm said in the best movie that has ever been made, Jurassic Park, which we've done an episode over, you should go listen to it. Life finds a way.
Life
finds a way to get in the way to fuck me so I can't watch Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso become your new WWE Undisputed Tag Team Champions of the World.
Yeah,
how did my announcing go?
You didn't watch this. How could you?
I didn't watch this. I know I'm a piece of shit. I know what happened. I know why they lost. JD McGuffin, whoever that fucking
McDonough, but yeah,
McDonough, whatever his stupid name is. I don't give a fuck. He like cost Judgment Day the match.
I guess kind of accidentally.
He hit somebody. He hit Finn in the head with the briefcase. I think
it might have been Damian. I don't remember.
I thought Damian was about to put Cody through a table or something. Regardless,
yeah, but he ends up getting crossroaded on the table because that's what happened. That's what happened. No, so JD McDonough was going for like a hit to the back with the briefcase to Cody, and Cody moved, so he hit Damian in the leg, and Cody hit a crossroads on him.
Well,
also Rhea smacked. I think it was Jay smacked Jake with the briefcase. They were really like. Jay is like Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns level of fucking kicking out of shit right now because he got so many near 2 counts in that fucking match. He just kept kicking out. Like Cody never even made like a pin save, or maybe once. I think he did once. But other than that, Jay was just straight up kicking out of everything. I'm like, holy shit. Jey Uso in his Super Cena phase.
Yeah, apparently so. I want to say something. We almost kind of got the order right for this pay-per-view.
Yeah, I know. If we switched this in the next match, we would have had it.
Yeah, we would have fucking had it, which I'm fucking credit to us. Just for the people who want to know, you may not listen to any of the NFL things we do, but we predicted the 49ers to beat the Cowboys 38-10. What was the final score of that game?
42-10, baby. Even more of a massacre than we were expecting.
And we fucking almost got the order of this pay-per-view right, just purely off of guesswork. So, I mean, I'm counting this shit as a win for us.
Yeah, we're just that good at predicting things. That's why you should listen to us predict anything we ever predict. Because we're going to be right.
We're currently 0-1 for prediction on this, though.
Yeah. I guess let's go ahead and move on to the next match. So make it 0-2 for us on prediction.
The LWO versus the Hurt Business, or the Hurt Business 2.0, or the Street Profits plus Bobby Lashley. I don't fucking care what they're called. It was a 2-on-3 handicap match for a long time until Crunch. I spit in the face of people who think that they're cool. Well, that's not his fucking theme song.
I know, they changed it. How could they?
Well, whatever. Maybe he'll go back to his old one if he turns heel. Carlito.
It's like his new one's like, you think you know cool, it's me, or something like that. I'm like, oh, what is this?
He goes, you think you know me? It's me, I'm a Carlito. Hey. That's what it is. Don't look it up. Just take my word for it. That's exactly what it is.
It's literally, this match is mostly just the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley beating the fuck out of Santos and Ray for most of this match, and them getting the, like, hit on them every now and again. And even, what is her name? What's Zelina Vega? She gets a spot in the match, which I thought was cool.
Oh.
She
from what I've seen, everybody's been saying...
I don't even remember the Street Profits' names. Montez Cruz.
Montez Ford.
Montez
Ford.
Montez Ford. She takes him out with a sitting senton.
What's the other guy's name now?
Angelo Dawkins.
Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, yeah. Is it Angelo? What did you say? Montez Cruz? Isn't that a fucking NFL player?
Maybe.
I think that's an NFL player. I might be wrong, but I could have swore that's a fucking NFL player.
Montavious Porter, MVP, motherfucker.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, from what I seen, what was your reaction to this match? Was it kind of boring, like everybody said?
Yeah, kind of, honestly. Because, like I said, it was mostly just the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley beating the fuck out of those two, and then Carlito shows up and tags in and literally just wins the match for the LWO. I'm like, okay, that was a little weird.
So, we're 0-2, but we were right about the Carlito comeback, which I think we have at least I've predicted. Did you predict that last pay-per-view? Or were you just like, no, they're not going to do it? And you ended up being right and I was wrong.
What is it?
The Carlito comeback. Because I know we predicted it at one point.
Yeah, well, I knew, I know I told you that he was signed to a contract with WWE, so he was going to show up eventually.
Yeah. Well, we were right about when he came back, at least this time. We were wrong about the circumstances, but we were right about the comeback, but we're currently 0-2 in predictions. I guess now we can
it was very nice to see the backstabber again. I don't know. Like, I think it's a pretty cool finisher.
The backstabber is a good fucking move. I've always been of the mindset somebody should have a fucking backstabber as a signature, and then like the person like fall and then kind of like get up holding their back, and then you go from the backstabber into like a code breaker.
Oh, so
like you just fucking knees to the back, get up, and then knees to the face, and then fucking put them down. That'd be fucking great.
Just really fucking them up.
Yeah, fuck them up from the front and the back, baby. Let's fucking go. We go to probably what I've seen most people say would be the match of the night, and I think we're both excited that we were wrong about this one.
I was not wrong about this one.
Oh, did you not pick Charlotte to win?
No, I picked IYO. I told you IYO was going to retain. I told you this, and she fucking did. Look, I was getting concerned watching this match. I was getting very concerned watching this match because especially even when Bayley got involved, I got more concerned because the video package they showed before this,
was just all the time Bayley fucking her up.
Yeah. Because I didn't know about any of that because I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been really keeping up with a lot of Raw and SmackDown shit just because life's been fucking busy and all that. But other than the John Cena stuff, because it's fucking John Cena. But everything else I'm kinda blind to at the moment. But yeah, they showed that video package, and then when Bayley came in, I was like, oh no. no, don't do this. Don't have Bayley cost her the fucking title. But then she ends up being the reason that IYO wins because she distracts the ref while Charlotte has Asuka in the figure 8. And I'm pretty sure Asuka is tapping at one point. And then IYO hits this badass fucking moonsault on Charlotte to retain. I'm like, hell fucking yes.
Yeah, I saw that this match was kind of like a 2-on-1 handicap match for a while because IYO and Asuka kind of teamed up against Charlotte, which I think is kind of like they should do shit like that more often.
I mean, not really. I would say at one point it was more of a 1-on-1 match between Asuka and IYO because as soon as the bell rang, Asuka immediately, this was the first thing in the match. She just sprayed the mist into Charlotte's eyes.
Fuck you, Charlotte.
It was great. And Charlotte was just over at ringside for like the first 3 minutes of the match, like just trying to get it out of her eyes. Like, yeah. And then when she gets back in the ring, she just hits a big boot on Asuka. I don't know.
Come on, I'll let you talk. You got IYO Sky on the brain. I know you want to talk about her.
IYO Sky is fucking awesome, and I'm glad that she retained. Look, I just hope that WWE starts respecting her more as a champion because, like, it's cool that she retained, but it's like they're definitely building to the
damage control.
Damage control. I wanted to say Judgment Day. But they're building to the Judgment Day breaking up too, but they're building to Damage Control breaking up, but you're the one that brought this to my attention, like the thought of IYO versus Bayley versus Dakota Kai in a triple threat match for the title at WrestleMania. I so want that more as a Mania match than I want fucking Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair.
Well, now that they brought in that Jade chick, whoever her name is, I forgot. Yeah. Already forgot
Jade Cartel, yeah.
Yeah, which I saw she was she showed up at Fastlane. That was kind of weird for her to just show up and then not fucking do anything.
Yeah, she literally did nothing else. It just showed her, like, getting out of the car and shaking Triple H's hand, and that was fucking it. She was not on the show itself. She was not part of the press conference, nothing. I'm like, what was the point of that? Did
you see the press conference?
I saw some of it.
Jay and Cody were
they were so drunk. Especially Jay. You could fucking tell Jay. Like, I mean, Cody at times, just the shit God. Cody was snickering at, you knew.
Cody was just giggling at everything. And I saw mixed reactions. I say a lot of people, but I saw some mixed reactions of people saying this is childish on their part. And then I saw a lot of people that's like, these two guys, you can clearly tell, are having so much fun, and I hope they don't get in trouble for it because they didn't do anything bad. They were just a little intoxicated when they went out there, and I
think it would be stupid if they got in trouble for it.
Well, that's kind of like what JR and Ric Flair got fired. I mean, there was more extremes, but that was part of the reason JR and Ric Flair got fired because at a 2K press conference, they both showed up inebriated in some way, and so. That was why they got let go. But I don't know. I just hope there's no like consequences.
I feel like
doing that.
I don't know. The landscape of like WWE has just changed so much since then that I hope it's more chill now. Like,
well, I think JR and Rick got fired because Rick, I think, brought up his son.
Oh, so he actually said some stupid shit.
Ric Flair, anytime opens his mouth, says some stupid shit.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell Jay and Cody were intoxicated, but like they didn't say
they
anything
didn't do
bad.
Anything bad.
No,
they were just being up there being fucking goofy, which I think fits kind of their tag team.
It definitely fits Jay's character.
Yeah, fucking the titles just kept slipping off of Jay, and he kept trying to fix them. And at one point, he just outright drops one, and he has to go pick it up.
Bro, I love them, they're clashing the titles together. Like, I've never seen anyone do that. I'm like, that, like a salute type thing, cheers with the titles. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. Why would not every tag team do this?
I feel like we've seen that before, but I don't know who, because as soon as you said that, I remember the penny tag team titles. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that look like pennies, the bronze ones.
The World Tag Team titles?
Well, the ones.
Are you talking about the
unified,
ones? Oh, you're talking about
the ones.
Oh no, you're talking about the bad looking ones.
Yeah, the ones that look like pennies.
Well, yeah, it's basically. I'm pretty sure they look similar to. It's the one that Team Hell No had, right?
Yes, those.
Yeah. Those looked awful.
Yeah, I pictured those immediately when you said that because I swear a team did that.
Was it Team Hell No? They're the only ones I remember with those titles.
What do you think the best looking tag team titles are? Do you think it's the World Tag Team titles or the WWE Tag Team titles? The Raw or the SmackDown Tag Team titles? How about I just say that?
Oh, I kind of like the design of the World more, but I like the color of the WWE ones more. I like the blue on the WWE Tag
You just said exactly my thought. I was gonna say I think the World Tag Team titles look more like a good title, but I just like the color on the WWE ones. That was kind of my exact thought process.
2 weeks in a row we did this shit. We did it with the 49ers versus Cowboys. We did it with the tag titles.
Fucking crazy. I'm going to have to start saying shit first. That way people don't think I'm bullshitting. But, yeah, you got anything else you want to say about Io Sky versus Asuka versus Charlotte Flair?
It was a very good match. I think it was way better than the SummerSlam triple threat because, honestly, I think that match was... if not the worst on the... well, no, it was not the worst on the card because Shayna Baszler versus Ronda Rousey was also on that fucking card.
Oh, that was I forgot that match was on the card.
But other than that, it was probably the worst match on the card. And it was my favorite match on the card. I think you can make a case for the last man standing between Seth Rollins and Shinsuke being the best, but I think the triple threat was better.
Speaking of the last man standing, that's where we're going right now.
No, we got to do John Cena and LA Knight, bro. That was before.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was... oh. Fuck, okay. Okay, John Cena and LA Knight. What did you think?
Well, look, from the press conference, I can tell you that John Cena and LA Knight are happy that they're undefeated as a team, and they don't want this to change. And it probably never will.
Watch them, team together one more time and... just be like, we're putting a undefeated streak on the line. Or are they fucking 1-0 or some shit like that?
Well, yeah, this is the first match John Cena's wrestled since WrestleMania.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. I thought he wrestled on SmackDown for some reason, but he just got beat up a bunch. The match itself was it was pretty whatever. It was good enough. It was serviceable, but the story it was telling, it was good because obviously. They're still trying to push LA Knight. LA Knight's just that guy. And that's what... you know what? I think...
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to take everything... I think I'm going to have to take everything I said back about them putting LA Knight versus, Roman Reigns. From everything that I've seen from this match and everything I've heard people talking about, man, there's, they are pushing him. It's going to be like Crown Jewel or something like that when he's going to end up facing Roman Reigns, I bet.
I think that's the next pay-per-view. PLE.
I think it is too.
Sorry, PLE. They're PLEs now.
I seen a lot of people saying that Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins will also be a Crown Jewel.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Yeah, just got to turn Drew Hill. So
I think they've been building to that. I haven't actually watched any segments or anything, but I've seen just titles of shit that
well, he can't fucking turn on Riddle because Riddle's not longer with the WWE.
Yeah, no, I saw a headline the other day that was something about Mick Riddle, and I'm like, bro, Mick Riddle's dead. Matt Riddle's not in the WWE anymore. What do you mean?
Yeah,
Mick Riddle plans. I'm like, they have no fucking plans because half of the tag team is gone. My question is, when's Randy coming back?
Man,
he's been seen backstage.
He's been at the Performance Center too.
I'm just I don't know what they're saving it for. They better be saving it for something though.
You want to know? Ooh, I think I have all right. Here you go, WWE. Here's a free idea. As much as it would be beneficial for Drew McIntyre to beat Seth Rollins, I say Seth Rollins beat Drew McIntyre. Okay, go into. What would the next pay-per-view be? Survivor Series, probably?
Yeah.
go into Survivor Series with Seth Rollins basically saying, I beat everybody. Well, have a couple guys come out on for 2 weeks on Raw. Have a couple guys come out and be like, I challenge you for the World Heavyweight Championship. And just have Seth Rollins kind of get beat down, you know? Make it, you can play into that back injury and whatever and all that other bullshit. And then when Seth Rollins is finally like, I beat everybody. There's nobody left. There's nobody who can stop me. And then have him just issue a challenge to Roman Reigns, because that's the only guy he thinks is on his level. And then he calls out Roman Reigns. But whose music hits? I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me. And Randall Keith Orton comes out. And he just says, you beat everybody, but you haven't beat me, you little punk ass bitch. And he RKOs him. And then he punts him. Ooh, he curb stomps him. That'd be cool.
I still think
Seth before.
I was about to say, I still think the best RKO ever is Randy countering the curb stomp into an RKO. I think that shit's so fucking awesome.
And they could do a face versus face story where it's Randy's while I've been away, you've played second fiddle to Roman Reigns. You took my role basically, because he was second fiddle to John Cena. And and they could just do a whole storyline with that. I've worked with you, because they were in the Authority together for a little while. He's like, I've worked with you, I've worked against you, and all this other bullshit. And there you go, WWE. Would you be opposed to that?
No. I mean, Randy versus Seth sounds great.
Yeah, there you go. And Seth is I think Seth's a pretty good person to put Randy back with. I think you are delicate with Randy, though. I don't think he needs to wrestle.
I think Seth would be a good person for that too. Well, I say
he did in Sting.
That's what I was thinking of. I was like, I say that, but he did in Sting's career for a brief moment.
Yeah, it's just there's no real just extremely that nobody can be that safe, If somebody's going to be that brittle, where somebody just one
Seth
small
versus
botch,
Randy, the battle of the broken backs.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. The loser gets the most broken back. Whoever breaks their back completely first loses. That'll be the stipulation. But
Randy Orton is the GOAT of Survivor Series too. He was always the sole survivor of those tag team matches.
Yeah, too bad Dolph Ziggler's not around anymore, because he had that really badass Survivor Series moment.
Yeah,
versus the Authority.
Yeah, when Sting debuted.
That is when Sting debuted, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of why Dolph won the match. He eliminated he was 1v4 and he eliminated 3 of them, and then I think Seth was the last one left in the match. And Seth had him pinned, and then you just hear the
call.
It just goes black, and then Sting's there. And ref, I don't know. Can you? Well, no. I say, can you not count in the dark? But I guess he can't see the shoulder, so no, he can't.
The ref's just fuck this. This is spooky. Ding, ding, ding. The ref's fucking hightailing it up the ramp.
Hey, I mean, anytime the Undertaker's gong hit and the lights went off, I never saw the ref back in the ring when the lights came back on. They fucking hightailed it out of there.
Yeah, he's fuck this shit. Too spooky for me.
Fuck this shit. The Undertaker's coming.
Enough about our future booking ability plans. Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke in the Last Man Standing match. What'd you think?
Yeah, it was a pretty good match. It was a lot better than their payback match. I thought their payback match was disappointing. I've heard some people say that this is one of their favorite Last Man Standing matches ever. I don't know if I agree with that though.
I saw in the modern WWE a Last Man Standing match. You just can't have a face lose, because apparently Seth took so much punishment, and all it took was for Shinsuke to go through one table, and he was done.
Yeah, I mean, it was more than him just going through the table, but yeah, no, I think
look how they
I think it would have been fully believable if Shinsuke won that match after he spit the mist into Seth's face and just pushed him off the ladder through the announce table. I think that would have been a great way to end the match, a great way to have Shinsuke win. But he got up at 9. Of course he did.
Still of the mindset, I'm not opposed to having a trade-off between PLEs of the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't think it devalues the title if it's kind of like what Randy and John Cena were doing. Like, it just shows
I
that
feel
these
like
guys compete that fucking hard for it.
I kind of just feel like they're scared to do it right now because Seth is technically the first world champion of this era at least, so like they want him to have a lengthy run.
And he's also like the only world champion on the fucking show right now. Because Roman hasn't fucking showed up in like 99 days.
Hey, he's coming back Friday.
Million. Oh, wow.
No, I saw an ad for that shit. It was like, Roman Reigns is going to be on SmackDown for the season premiere. And I'm like, what the fuck? SmackDown has seasons? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. The fucking season begins and ends when Roman isn't there.
I'm like, how the fuck do you have seasons when you're a weekly show, bro?
Yeah. Remember when we would, they would be like, this is episode 965. We've had more episodes than Gunsmoke. And it's like, I'd be like, God damn, my grandparents watch that show. That's old as fuck. We've had more episodes than MASH. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Fucking MASH is old as fuck, dude.
Isn't Raw isn't Monday Night Raw like the longest running weekly show ever? Because
it is, or The Simpsons is, because The Simpsons has been going longer, I think.
Yeah, but they also have breaks. Raw does not.
Oh! You didn't say it right. It's the longest running weekly episodic television.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
and SmackDown's probably number 2 at this point because they were like the longest running episodic television fucking when we watched that shit. Like weekly, and we haven't watched this shit weekly since we were like 13.
Yeah. Is it just me, or does it feel different? Like, it feels so much different, and you may not know this if you didn't have Dish Network or you didn't grow up in Arkansas, but like turning on Monday nights and going to channel 105 to the USA Network on Dish Network, or what was it on DirecTV?
Oh, I don't remember. I know it was.
Wait, did y'all have Direct or Dish?
At one time I had both. Well, I say at one time, but I mostly remember Dish. I know at one time.
Oh, okay.
At one time, my mom had Direct at least. I don't know if my dad ever got DirecTV.
I knew somebody. Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, it was 105, and it was just like something about watching the last like. You would either watch a whole episode of NCIS or you'd watch like the last.
Oh yeah, because it was always fucking on right before Raw.
It literally was.
It's all that network showed, I swear. Like, if you looked on that any fucking day of the week, like between the hours of 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., it was NCIS.
Yeah. And it just felt, maybe it's nostalgia that I feel, but then there was just something about turning on channel 42. And fucking, what was it? It was not MeTV. It wasn't CW either. What was that shit?
Oh, was SmackDown not on the CW? I'm pretty sure it was at one point.
It was, well, CW was channel 38.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
What the fuck was
And it was
42?
on channel 42.
Until it moved to Sci-Fi.
Yeah, we were older at that point. It felt weird. But I don't know. There was just something about watching that shit. It's just the old intros and stuff. It was just so good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we both probably started slowly falling out after both of our favorites kind of stopped full time. Because Jeff Hardy left the company. Then the Undertaker like semi-retired after the second Shawn Michaels match.
I started watching TNA because I thought Jeff Hardy would show up, and then I remember watching that like X Division match, and then Jeff Hardy's like, something to the top, and then he just fucking climbs up on the top of the cell and just sits there. And it's like, you added nothing to this. Why are you here? Why did you climb up on top of the fucking cell, you fucking idiot? Oh, and that was the only reason I watched Impact.
I remember watching Impact for pretty much the same reason, like hoping Jeff would show up, because like after he left, I just assumed he'd go to TNA because that's what basically every old WWE superstar did. It's like when a wrestler leaves today, you're probably like, oh yeah, they're probably going to go to AEW if they're not retiring. Which yeah, that's probably what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, I remember when RVD showed up, and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck?
One of a kind. Yeah, one of a kind.
That was the best era of TNA when Jeff, RVD, and Mr. Anderson were all there. Because you had Kurt Angle, Sting, Samoa Joe already, bro. You had so
AJ
many good players. Yeah, AJ.
Beer Money.
Literally, I think TNA was successful, which I guess they're still doing okay because they're still going, but it's not anywhere near what it used to be. I think they completely fell off once AJ left.
Yeah. When Hulk Hogan showed up also, things kind of went downhill. Hey, did you know the guy who was Abyss is now a backstage personality for WWE?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
How did he... Did he ever have anything to do with WWE before he left TNA?
I have no idea, but he's just a backstage person. He's like the
Hurricane.
He's like Shane Helms pretty much back there. That's what he does. I think he helps coordinate matches and stuff like that with people. I think he's like a story person or some shit.
It's funny that you brought up Abyss because literally when I said RVD, the main thing I remember from RVD's TNA run is that weird ass feud with Abyss. And Abyss had the baseball bat with the nails in it and shit. And
it wasn't a baseball bat, it was a 2x4 with
whatever it was. But he called it Janice, right?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
I don't know why I remember that so well, but honestly, that's the only Abyss feud I properly remember as the RVD one.
I'm sure you can remember bits and pieces of Mick Foley and his feud.
Kinda, yeah. I mean that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, there's some things about we talk shit about other companies and stuff, but I think we both agree Impact had some stuff to keep us around. There was entertaining shit. Whether it was remember Eric Young and ODB?
Yeah, and
all their dumb shit.
Yeah.
That was always crazy.
And whatever that thing was that Deal or No Deal type shit they did with the briefcases where you had one was an X Division title shot, one was a world title shot. I thought that was pretty cool because it's I don't like wrestling companies that just try to be WWE but somehow better. I like ones that do incorporate different shit.
Yeah.
And Impact had a lot of unique ideas.
And that lasted until Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan showed. I stand by the fact that Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff kind of ruined Impact.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
The Bound for Glory tournament they did every year, I thought that was pretty cool. Maybe that's just because I'm a tournament guy, NFL playoffs. That's my favorite time of the fucking year. I don't know. I just love the format of a tournament. I miss WWE doing the beat the clock challenges, dude. I miss those.
They should do one of those for Crown Jewel or some shit.
That'd be fucking cool. I remember.
I don't think they will, but
I don't remember if I want to say R-Truth won a beat the clock challenge one time, and I thought it was the most awesome thing ever because I was 10.
Fucking came out rapping all the time.
Yeah.
People would
What's up?
What's up? What's up? Fucking R-Truth's a national treasure. Did you know he was the first African American NWA World Heavyweight Champion?
I did not.
I think that's true. Somebody can fact check me. I don't really care.
Did you know he's a 74-time 24/7 champion? I want to quote the thing he said. You might be doing that right now. I wanted to quote the thing that he said with Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I want to see how close I can get. He's a 74-time 24/7 I-95 South Oh, fuck. I forgot. I know it's I-95 South. I know that's part of it. East-West North American champion or something like that is what he said.
Yeah. I love Arch Group.
Dude, he's so fucking funny. Yeah, he was a serious character back in when he was Ron Killings and he was in Impact. We've had this conversation before.
Just with how great he is as a comedic character, I can believe that because it takes talent to do either.
Well, and like what I find kind of sad is like there's only a handful of guys. Like I can only name like 2 off the top of my head that were like treated as kind of like comedic characters that actually ended up being like main event caliber guys. And one of them is Kurt Angle. Because he was, a comedic character.
Yeah, he was, but like I don't know, it's just, Kurt Angle is fucking special. He is so fucking special, dude.
And like, Edge wasn't like a comedic character, I guess, but he had like funny moments. But that also is because he worked with Kurt Angle.
Yeah, I was about to say, Edge is the one that invented the "You Suck" chant, and I don't know how like the WWE universe, the audience did not do that earlier because it just goes so fucking well with his music.
Also, one of my favorite Kurt Angle moments ever is when he's talking to Rey Mysterio and he's like, "Rey, you're a little boy in a man's world, and I'm a man who loves to play with little boys." He's like, "Wait, no."
No, yeah. I loved Kurt's feud with Stone Cold, like when them just playing the guitar and shit.
Yeah, and he had on the little cowboy. Yeah. Have you heard the story of how that came to be?
No, I have not.
Stone Cold was like walking through an airport and he saw it and he's like, this would look funny on Kurt, and so he just bought it and like brought it to fucking television and put it on Kurt, and he's like, "Here you go." Kurt's like, "All right, cool." Just fucking wore it.
That's fucking
the whole
awesome.
Story behind that. I know, it's fucking amazing.
It's like, okay, so something John Cena said in the press conference for Fastlane was like, WWE right now is like the land of opportunity. There's more opportunity than there's ever been, but like, I don't know. I feel like there's less picking and choosing, and like they listen to the audience more now, like who they get behind, especially with this LA Knight push. But like there was still opportunity in the Attitude Era, like someone like Kurt Angle or like Chris Jericho, like just because of their backstage presence, they got attention, they got pushes.
Have you watched the Kurt Angle documentary?
I have not. I fucking need to. Also, just before we get off the topic of Kurt Angle funny moments, I'm just a sexy Kurt. Fucking phenomenal.
Oh, that one was
fucking
good.
phenomenal. Also, that match at WrestleMania 21, one of the best matches ever between him and Shawn Michaels. Holy shit.
Also, the match at WrestleMania 19 between him and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, their Iron Man match is fucking great. Like, it's
on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Wasn't it on SmackDown?
Yeah, it was. No,
that was on the Best of SmackDown, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I think it was.
I know it was definitely on. I had a box set of like the greatest matches from the 21st century, and it was definitely on that. But like,
fucking,
it's probably the best. I think I've only seen that and John Cena versus Randy Orton. Maybe those might be the only 2 Iron Man matches I've ever seen. But like Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar. Fuck, dude. Like, you think an hour is long for a match, but God, they're so good at their craft.
So, something you may or may not know, I'm sure people listening know, but in the Kurt Angle documentary, you find out, I think it's the Kurt Angle documentary, you find out, Kurt Angle broke his neck, or wrestled that match with Brock Lesnar with a broken freaking neck.
Oh, so like the Olympics.
Yeah. He broke his neck 4 times.
My God, dude. That's amazing how he still wrestled, even though he had a broken neck. He's like, he just loved it that much.
It was the opioids. It was the opioids that got him through it, which is sad.
Perk Angle phase.
He was Perk Angle phase, man. No, yeah.
How
Kurt
long was
Angle
he in the Perk Angle phase? Because I don't actually know that.
So when he left WWE because they wanted to send him to rehab and he didn't think he had a problem. So before he left, up until he got like arrested for a DUI while he was in Impact. And I think Impact let him go for a short period of time. And then he started getting straight. Because what he was doing is he was taking opioids and then he was drinking on top of them, which was just a fucking shitstorm for him. But
I'm just gonna say
now,
I love Kurt Angle, but I think him in 2006 as world champion was the wrong choice. I think that's when they should have pulled the trigger on Mark Henry.
Ooh, hot take by you.
Well, it's mostly just because I feel like Kurt should have had a longer run. Like if they were just gonna have whoever was world champion drop the title to Bray at WrestleMania because of the whole Eddie Guerrero situation, why not have it be Mark? Or also, like, why not have that fucking Kurt Angle versus Undertaker match at No Way Out be a WrestleMania match?
You got points. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with anything, but who knows? We have gotten so far off topic.
Whatever.
You want to finish anything you were going to say about Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke?
It was a good match. It was a lot better than their payback match, but it was, like you said, in the modern era, like when was the last time that a face lost a last man standing match?
They had to literally bury Brock Lesnar under announce tables.
Yeah, that's true.
That was like the
but
last
even
time.
then, like Brock wasn't like a face. He's like
yeah,
like he was the face of the match just because Roman is the heel of WWE right now. But it's Brock Lesnar. He's the beast incarnate. He's more of an anti-hero when he's a face anyway.
Yeah,
but. The last one I can recall is fucking 2009 Edge versus John Cena, and John Cena lost that match because Big Show interfered and chokeslammed him through the fucking spotlight.
Yeah, but even though Edge won, that's the only way to fucking beat a face is outside interference, you know? And if somebody knows a match in like the modern era, we're talking like from PG to now, the PG era to now, or, you know, let's go even further back, the Ruthless Aggression era to now, where a face has lost the last man standing match without any outside interference, then please leave a comment.
How often have they done like face versus face or heel versus heel last man standing matches? Because the only one
I don't think they do that very often, if at all.
The only one I can think of is Undertaker versus Batista, and that ended in a fucking draw.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you do that though. If you realistically think about it, how do you do a face versus face or a heel versus heel last man standing match? Because at the end of the day, one of those guys is going to turn face or one of them is going to turn heel. You know?
Yeah, I just feel like in the Undertaker versus Batista situation, you could just get away with it because it's the Undertaker. He's never really a face or a heel. He's kind of always the in between. So it's like, I don't know. That's the thing I loved about The Undertaker too, by the way.
Just one of the other things.
Yeah, no, I just love that he was never, like, I mean, there were phases where he was, like, definitely one or the other. Mainly, like, the Ministry of Darkness era, where he was definitely a heel. But, like, come Ruthless Aggression era, and anything past that, he was always just, like, the in-between, because he's the dead man, he's the phenom. You can't really make him a flat-out heel because the fans fucking love him, but you can't really make him a flat-out face because of his gimmick.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess we didn't really say a whole lot about the John Cena LA Knight versus the Bloodline, but there really wasn't much to say other than LA Knight got a hot tag and then won the match. So that was pretty much it.
Yeah, that was basically the match, was just the Bloodline beating the absolute shit out of John Cena, and then John Cena finally tagging LA Knight win and not Knight in, and him winning the match.
I seen he hit a 5-knuckle shuffle and that place fucking erupted.
Bro, anytime he just does the "you can't see me" taunt, the place fucking erupts.
And I don't have an issue with it. I think he's at that level where when Stone Cold throws up a middle finger, people lose their shit. When The Rock says, finally, people lose their shit.
I
when
feel
John
like
Cena holds up the hand, people lose their shit.
It's iconic.
That point.
And I feel like the You Can't See Me is so iconic that a lot of people know the backstory to it. Like, it was a dare by one of his brothers.
Yeah.
And that's just fucking awesome to me, that he had the balls to do that shit.
I think we should start doing ending notes of PLEs. What's your end note of this PLE? It could just be something. You could just say, I like the color red. You know, just what's your end note for the PLE Fastlane 2023?
Well, so I went 3-2, first of all, and you went 2-3 because you didn't believe in my girl IYO Sky.
No, I did not.
Well, more of you didn't believe in WWE's booking decisions, yeah. Because I know you like IYO Sky. You might not like her as much as I do, but I know you like her.
No, I love IYO Sky. I think them pulling the trigger on people like IYO Sky and Liv Morgan, that shows me that they have a little bit of faith in the other talent, other than like Charlotte.
Look, I'm just saying the fact that this triple threat match was so much better than the SummerSlam one should tell WWE something.
You don't have to put fucking Charlotte and Bianca in literally everything.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah.
You don't need Super Bianca. You don't need fucking Charlotte Flair to have 16 title reigns just because she has Flair in her name.
Yeah, no, it's fucking crazy.
Like, I'm not saying that neither of these women are talented. That they're obviously fucking talented, but like the
thing is, we don't even.
There's so much more talent.
Like, we don't need to see Bianca fucking at every single. Now, one of these days, will we look back and be like, man, I miss Bianca Belair? Sure. But, you know what we won't be fucking saying is, man, they should, instead of pulling the trigger on fucking Charlotte Flair, they should have let IYO Sky, like you just did with Mark Henry. We shouldn't have to look back at stuff like that and be like, man, they should have done this. Because they give us fucking Charlotte Flair or Bianca Belair. And now, like, a lot of people get tired of Becky Lynch, but I don't fucking have a problem with Becky Lynch because how often do you fucking see Becky Lynch in a title picture? Like, especially recently. She's the NXT Women's Champion.
I was going to say, I think Becky Lynch is, like, the best case scenario for a big star because, like, yeah, she is in that big picture a lot of times, but, like, there are a lot of phases throughout her career where she's helping boost younger talent. Like, she's doing what I think everyone should be, honestly. Like, you should be helping the next generation. Like, when you already have that much clout and, like, your name just draws that much attention, you don't need a fucking title around your waist all the goddamn time. And she's NXT Women's Champion right now, yeah, but, like, I think that's benefiting NXT because it's Becky Lynch.
Yeah, and, you know, like, me and you, can you name another NXT women's person other than Tiffany Stratton right now?
No.
Neither can I. But you know what? We know Tiffany Stratton's name. Why do we know Tiffany Stratton's name?
Because of motherfucking Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch. Yes, exactly. Our point has been made. Now I'm excited to see Tiffany Stratton on like Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown.
It's just like, okay, no, I'm just saying it. So the last time I recall this happening, a main roster woman superstar going to the NXT roster,
Charlotte
Charlotte beating Rhea for the NXT Women's title, and look at where Rhea is right now. I can only imagine what they're going to do with Tiffany Stratton when she gets here. Like, I imagine that they put her in this feud with Becky Lynch because they believe in her.
Yeah. And whoever Becky drops the title to, that person's going to have, like, some fucking, like, okay, this person's the next big thing. You know, this is the next Brock Lesnar right here.
Yeah, I don't even know who Charlotte lost the title to after she beat Rhea for it.
Did she lose it to IYO Sky? Or did IYO Sky... Was that after?
I don't know. I don't know much about NXT. But no, I kind of like,
I'll do some research.
Back on the Charlotte Rhea thing, I just kind of like that like, sorta kinda came full circle with Rhea beating Charlotte for what is now the WWE Women's World Heavyweight Championship, but was formerly the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Because at WrestleMania, that's where she lost the NXT title to Charlotte Flair.
Oh, guess who Charlotte lost the NXT Women's Championship to in 2020?
I don't like that laugh. Who was it?
IYO Sky.
Oh, okay. So you were just laughing because you were right, not because it was like someone that's not here anymore.
She lost it. Yeah, no, she lost it. Okay, it says Charlotte Flair lost her NXT Women's Championship at a takeover in your house in a triple threat match. It was IYO Sky who pinned Rhea Ripley to win the title for the first time while Charlotte struggled to untangle her legs from the complex submission that she was using with an intention to win the match.
You know, that's another interesting thing. Just all this NXT talk kind of made me think about it. About Jade Cartel. She is not going to NXT. They wouldn't have shown her on Fastlane if she was going to NXT. She is automatically coming to the main roster.
Right.
So, I don't know what WWE is trying to tell people. Like I
don't know where she's going, though.
Me either, but it's like, she's not going to NXT. The only other person that they've signed that I know of that has not gone to NXT is fucking AJ Styles.
Yeah. I think...
I think that shows their belief in her, but also, like, to any other outside talent that may be, like, on the verge of, like, do they want to stay with their current company? Do they want to shift over, change gears? Like, you know, you don't have to go to NXT if you sign with WWE.
Well, I don't think a lot of the times it's always a choice. And the reason, like, people like AJ Styles didn't have to go to NXT is because, you know, like, let's look at Finn Balor and, like, Kevin Owens and stuff, and Sami Zayn, because those are three of the, like, kind of the most popular. So those guys, like, have been around. They've done it. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
But AJ Styles has been around and done it. Like, you name a more successful just wrestler. You look at his career.
Yeah, well, it's like I said. I said I don't think Impact, like, truly fell off until AJ left. And that in itself speaks fucking volumes. How much AJ Styles meant to that company.
And, like, AJ Styles said it himself when he went to Japan. It's like he was kind of, like, worried that people may not, like take to him and stuff. AJ Styles ended up running one of the most successful factions over there in the fucking Bullet Club. Then, not to mention, not only did he fucking succeed in New Japan Pro Wrestling, he succeeded everywhere. Whereas, you know, Finn Balor and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, they all, you know, did the Ring of Honor and the New Japan and all that shit. But, like, they weren't, like, the guys. AJ Styles was the guy. He was the face that ran the place. You know?
That's why his feud with John Cena, like, it was such a no-brainer and it was so fucking good.
Yeah. Like, so it's like, you know, you build a name for yourself outside of WWE and then you come over. Like, Jade, the Jade person, that was like AEW's biggest woman star, biggest female star outside of like Paige or somebody like that.
And you know the one AEW superstar I'd love to see in WWE? It's their biggest fucking male superstar, MJF. He is the one reason. Look, well, now Edge, because I just love Edge. Maybe it's nostalgia. We grew up with Edge. I fucking love Edge. So I'm gonna watch some Edge shit over in AEW. But before that, MJF was the only motherfucker. He was the only reason I watched anything to do with AEW, because he's just that damn good, bro. He's got charisma. He's got talent. He knows how to work a crowd. He is great.
And see, I think the problem is WWE would look at a guy like MJF and be like, well, he's young. So, you know, we might need to send him to NXT. And if you told MJF that, I feel like he would get very offended by it.
He probably would, because he recognizes what he's capable of.
And I don't think it's WWE saying that they wouldn't believe in him on the main roster. I think it would be like WWE being like, this could benefit you and us. This could bring eyes to NXT. But, MJF's mind, he could be put at the top of the card and versus like a Seth Rollins, and he could draw money. I don't think you could do like a MJF versus like a Roman Reigns and it'd be like big fucking money, because I think MJF really needs like somebody to kind of like bounce dialogue off of, and Seth Rollins could be that guy. Fucking Roman Reigns, MJF is talented enough. He could sit there and cut promos all day on Roman Reigns, but fuck, how hard is it to do a rivalry with fucking Roman Reigns when you only see the guy like one time?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm in a rivalry with you, but we won't see each other for about 4.5 months.
Well, arguably in that situation, the mic work might be even better, because he'd be bouncing off of Paul Heyman. And I think Paul Heyman is like, I'm not even joking, like top 5 mic workers of all time. He's so fucking good. He's
top 2 and he ain't 2. How about that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree. Bro, Paul Heyman grabs my attention every time he picks up that fucking microphone.
And you remember when we were fucking younger, and it'd be like, you would just hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman," and then the whole fucking crowd would get along with it. My client, whoever it was at the time. And then you just listen to that man absolutely pick apart and destroy somebody.
Yeah, no. I think Paul Heyman might be like the best non-superstar personality in WWE like ever.
I think Vicky Guerrero is.
Oh, do you? Excuse me.
I think it's actually Theodore Long.
Let me tell you something, playa.
Yeah, it's just like.
Bro, Teddy Long did have a kick-ass theme song, though. I ain't gonna lie. I loved his theme song.
Yeah. What was his fucking theme song? What was it?
Well, you know the Max going down, whatever it was.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. It's like, Teddy, I don't like you. You smell funny. You smell like Bengay, and you're bald. And he's just like, well, playa, you're gonna have a one-on-one match with the Undertaker. And it's just like, oh.
I was about to say
that Mark Calloway comes out. You son of a bitch.
I was going to say, the funny thing about all these, Teddy Long, Vicky Guerrero, and Paul Heyman, is they've all been in a feud in some way with the Undertaker.
Yeah. Vicky Guerrero was the only one who got it like the least bad, right? Because she brought the Undertaker back to fuck up Edge, didn't she?
She got fucking tombstone, bro. I don't know. She might have
did get tombstone.
She might have got it the most bad.
I remember that now.
Her neck was in a fucking cast release because of that
shit. I don't know who is it. It's some tag team now. Dude got his like fucking shoulder hurt, and they were pushing him around in a fucking wheelchair, and you just hear the doctor be like, "Yeah, he has a dislocated shoulder. I don't know why he's in a wheelchair." And it's just like they're pushing him around in a fucking wheelchair. It's some team
right now
on the main roster. Yeah, they're on the main roster. I think it's like is the maximum male model still a thing?
I have no idea.
All I know is the guy that's in the Fight Night group with Sheamus.
Oh, the Brawling Brutes?
The muscly? Yes, the Brawling Brutes, the big muscly guy.
Yeah, you're talking about the one that isn't Pete Dunne. You're talking about the other one.
Yes. Yes, the other
whatever his name is.
Yeah, he's the one who ended up injuring the guy. He's injured a couple guys. He's
the one that injured Big E.
Yeah.
Oh, did we both say that at the same fucking time?
We did.
Okay. That's enough wrestling talk, I guess. So we should get on to ending. Yeah.
Your ending note on Fastlane. What is one sentence you just want to stick next to Fastlane 2023?
IYO Sky is that girl.
Okay. My ending note is you don't have to watch it, but you probably could.
Yeah, no, I will say, I think Fastlane, it was good, but I think it's probably one of the weaker PLEs for this year, honestly. Like, it was good, but I feel like there could have been more there. Like yeah. Payback, like for example, maybe it's Payback's fault, honestly, because Payback was so much better than I was expecting. And I don't think Fastlane, other than Seth versus Shinsuke being so much better than the match at Payback, I don't think Fastlane holds a candle to Payback, really. I think the Triple Threat match and the Last Man Standing match were definitely the best. All the tag team matches were serviceable enough, but they weren't that, like, amazing or anything.
I won't rate the show this time. What would you rate it? You can come up with your own rating system. You're like, hey, I always do. Or you can just do 1 out of 10, however you want to do it.
Well, we did Payback out of 5, so I guess I'll just do this out of 5. We gave... I think we both gave Payback a 3.5 out of 5, right? I know I did.
I probably did too, or I gave it higher.
I would give this like 3 out of 5, like, but maybe 2.75 out of 5. I was bouncing back and forth between a 2.5 and a 3, so I'll go 2.75, go in between. Like, it's above average, but just barely.
Yeah. Well, that was Payback. I guess we're moving on now to talk about a different type of sports medium. Am I right in guessing that?
You're correct, sir.
We're talking about the NFL, and this is going to be our Week 6 predictions. But as a quick recap, as always, we're going back to Week 5.
Yeah, we said I said that we were terrific at predictions. But what were our records for this week? What were our records for last week? Week 5 of the NFL. What were our records, Andrew?
So, I went 5-9. You went 7-7. You barely fucking broke even. I went into week 5 32-32. You went in 43-21. After those, you are currently 50-28. I am 37-41. I'm not doing too good this year.
Hey, there's still a lot of football to be played. There's 18 weeks. We're only at week 6 right now, man.
Once again, I want to bring up the fact that we both predicted 38-10 on the 49ers-Cowboys game. Final score is 42-10. We know what we're talking about. Unless we're talking about the Patriots or the Packers. At least I'm more of a delusional fan than you are.
Yeah,
but
I don't even want to talk about the Patriots.
Real quick, I have my way too early predictions. You do not, because I'm better than you.
Okay, MJF. Okay.
Week 5, I went 5-9. My current week, my way too early predictions record is 47-31. So I am losing no matter how you look at it. But that's enough about week 5. We move on into week 6. Can I finally redeem myself looking at this list of games? I feel like we're going to have a couple different this week. I know one game, I picked both of these teams to never win another game. I'm going to have to pick one of these fucking teams to win a game. You probably shouldn't say shit like that. Two teams are in the same division.
Do the Vikings and Bears play this week?
The Vikings and Bears play this week.
I know which team I'm picking.
I think I know which team I'm picking. Also, I saw a stat line. Did you know Justin Fields has similar stats to Patrick Mahomes this year?
What?
Yeah, let me find the thing real quick. That way I'm not bullshitting.
There's no way his yards compare. Is there?
Here, wait. Now, these are cherry-picked stats. Don't get me wrong. Justin Fields has 1,143 passing yards. Patrick Mahomes has 1,287.
Okay, whoa. I am shocked that Justin Fields has that many passing yards. I'm not going to lie.
Well, I think most of them probably came from this last game with DJ Moore.
Probably. He has, over 300?
Probably, something like that. Justin Fields has 11 touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes has 10. Fields has 5 picks.
Wait, Justin Fields has thrown for 11 touchdowns? Or is that total?
I have no fucking idea. This is 2023 season.
Yeah.
They're cherry picked stats, so I guess he's thrown for 11 touchdowns.
That's insane to me.
Yeah, you're preaching to the choir here, man. I have no fucking idea. Justin Fields has one more interception. He has 5. Pat has 4. The completion percentage is where they start really standing out.
Oh, okay. Justin Fields does have 11 touchdowns thrown, but 4 of them were against Denver and 4 of them were against Washington. So how much more is that number going to be at the end of the season?
I mean, yeah, that's true. Justin Fields' completion percentage is at 62%. Pat's at 67%. The QB rating, Justin Fields is at 95.4. Patrick Mahomes is at 96. And they both played 5 games. So.
I think the only difference between these QBs right now, other than their teams, is one of their careers is probably on the line this season.
I don't know. I don't think Justin Fields is the guy, but I don't think Chicago should give up on him because I don't like Chicago and I love seeing Bears fans cry. So that's my opinion.
I don't disagree with you, but sort of for different reasons. I think Justin Fields, like, you can see the talent that he has, but the Bears just as an organization, like, over the last probably 2 decades or whenever the fuck Jay Cutler left, not good. They're not managed well. Their coaching is not that fucking good. I mean, right now they just. Other than DJ Moore, what team does Justin Fields have?
Not much of one. I say they should trade their first-round pick, their second-round pick, and Justin Fields to New England for Mac Jones.
You know, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
You just get Mac Jones off the fucking field in New England, you'll be okay?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Justin Fields can run the ball.
That's what I'm saying. Justin Fields is at least a more versatile quarterback.
Yeah. Well, moving on into week 6, we got the Thursday game. Broncos versus Chiefs. Who you got?
The Chiefs.
That was a stupid question. Yeah, I already knew who you were picking. Something I absolutely love is the Broncos have been beat. Let me go look at the Broncos real quick because I want to make sure to get this right. I don't like Sean Payton.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he talked a lot of shit about Nathaniel Hackett.
Okay.
Current.
What did you think of Sean Payton before that, though? Did you have anything against him?
No, not really.
Okay, I understand completely then. Because I do hate the shit that he said about Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah, so the Broncos got beat by the Raiders. The Raiders head coach is the former head coach of the Denver Broncos. The Commanders beat the Broncos. I can't remember. I think he was Ron Rivera was a defensive coordinator for the Broncos at one point. I might be wrong about some of these. The Dolphins beat the Broncos. The Dolphins head coach used to be the former Broncos ball boy.
Oh, really?
The Bears beat the Broncos. Or no, wait, the Broncos beat the Bears. Yeah, my bad. And then the Jets beat the Broncos, and that was former head coach Nathaniel Hackett beating. So they've been beat by like just about every fucking. Maybe it's Jack Del Rio. I don't fucking know. I saw a stat thing today, and I was trying to remember it. But yeah, the Broncos have been beat by everybody that basically has had something to do with their organization in some way. So, fuck the Broncos.
I agree. Fuck the Broncos.
Ravens versus Titans. Who you got?
I got the Ravens.
I do too. I think it's going to be apparently the Ravens dropped like 6 passes for like 130 or 180 yards and like 3 touchdowns versus the Steelers. I feel that won't happen this week versus the Titans.
Me either. I don't know. I don't really know what either of those teams are, but I think the Ravens are a better team.
Commanders versus Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons.
Yeah, Desmond Ridder at home is like actually good, but anywhere else he's like not, from what I understand.
I think the Falcons defense is pretty good, so just that alone.
I'll say they're good because they picked up Jordan Love, but anymore it seems like that's not fucking hard to do, so what do I fucking know?
They held CJ Stroud to 19 points, man.
Oh, isn't the Ravens and Titans? Is that the Germany game?
It is a international game because it's happening early morning for us.
Yeah, 8:30. I think it's the Germany game.
I think it might be. I think this is because I know Patriots and Colts is a Germany game, and I think that happens in October. So I think they're having the Germany games this month.
Oh, okay. Seahawks Bengals. Who do you got?
Look, I've been a supporter of the Bengals, but I do honestly think the Seahawks are better this season, so I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
I'm going to pick the Bengals because Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow kind of did something last week, and I'm hoping that they'll get on that kind of path.
See, it's always a weird thing, like when a team comes off a bye, because there are some teams that do better coming off that bye because they had the time to prepare, they had the time off, they had the time to rest. But there are teams that do worse also for the same reason.
Yeah, the Packers. The Packers haven't won like a game coming off the bye in who knows how fucking long.
Yeah, it's always a toss-up with the bye because you never know how teams are gonna be once they come off of it.
That's why I'm so nervous, because the Packers have a bye week 6, week 7. They come back and play the Broncos. Extremely nervous. They're probably just going to lose.
Hey, the Patriots just lost 34-0 to the fucking Saints of all goddamn teams. And look, the Saints aren't the worst. The Saints aren't the worst, okay? But they are definitely not the best.
Okay, so we got the London Jaguars, or we got the Indianapolis Colts versus the London Jaguars.
Ooh. Are the Jaguars going to sweep the Colts? This is the truth. Where is this game taking place?
In Saxonville.
Okay. Whoa, this is hard, dude. This is hard.
I don't know if it still stands, but I don't think the Colts have beat the Jaguars in like the last 5 years when the Jags play at home.
I'm gonna go with Jacksonville, but I really do not know.
Too.
I really do not know, though. I could see the Colts winning this game.
If the Colts won, yeah, I could too. We have Carolina Panthers versus the Ball Boy Dolphins.
Oh, yeah, Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins.
Panthers are going to be 0-6. Sorry, Carolina fans.
Yeah. Vikings versus Bears. Can I just not pick? Oh, wait, here's something that might sway your opinion. Justin Jefferson is on IR.
Oh. That makes it harder, most definitely. I'm still going to go with the Vikings, though.
You know what? I'm going to go with the Bears. No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm going with the Vikings.
Have we picked anything different yet?
Yeah, Seahawks Bengals.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it, though, right?
I think we're about to pick this game different.
Oh, are
the
we?
49ers traveling to Cleveland.
Are you really going to pick the Browns?
Fuck no, I was hoping you were.
No, 49ers, 6-0, baby.
Yeah. Saints Texans. I know who I'm fucking picking.
Texans?
Texans all the way. You going Texans or you going Saints?
Yeah, I'm going Texans. I'm going Texans. I don't care. I'm going
you.
Texans.
Pats versus Raiders.
Oh, I'm going with the Raiders because they just lost 34-0. The Patriots did.
God damn it. Okay, we're picking the same. I thought we were going to be different this week. Lions Bucks.
I'm going with the Lions. I think they. I don't think you're going with the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Look, the Lions are not that team yet. I do not believe that, but I think they've been hyping up this shit, but I think they're hyping up the Lions too much, but also there are parts of it that I believe. Like, I think this is, under Dan Campbell, a new Lions team. Like, I think they have a new confidence and a new game plan of how they're going to go about things. And I'm not saying this team's going to go to the Super Bowl or anything, but I do believe in this fucking team.
Keep in mind, I'm an extremely biased Packers fan. I think that for the next... So, I take a lot of stock in what Aaron Rodgers says, and Aaron Rodgers said that not to worry about the Packers. He said there's going to be growing pains in the first season, but he believes in Jordan Love. I don't know why I take so much stock in what Aaron says, is because probably that's my quarterback. If Tom Brady came out right now and said, I believe in Mac Jones, just relax, would that make you sit back in your seat and think, I don't know, Tom Brady did say it.
I mean, he does play the same position. Or he did play the same position.
So that puts a lot of faith in that person. I have the faith in Jordan Love.
Yeah. Also, I just got to say, I love Brady. I do. I love what he did for the organization, obviously. But any fucking Patriots fan that says that it was just Tom is fucking stupid. It was so much more than Tom. He was a big reason that they won 6 Super Bowls, but he was not the only reason. At all.
Well, Tom ran the fucking offense, and Bill ran the defense. And now I feel like Bill doesn't have that guy to run the offense anymore, and so his defense suffers because of it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like I said, I think Tom is a crucial point to it, but I don't think he's the only reason.
No.
Yeah.
Tom Brady had one non-top 10 defense ever in his career or something like that, or there's one playoff game where his defense gave up so many points or something like that, and it's the only playoff game. It's the one against the Titans that he lost or some shit like that. I don't remember what the stat was, but it's fucking Tom Brady was an amazing quarterback for the Patriots. It's just he got helped out a lot by his team.
Yeah.
Other quarterbacks don't have that luxury that he had. And you can say it's because, he fired his teammates up. You can say whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. But at the end of the day, Tom Brady had help that some people have not had the luxury of having. But back to what I was saying, I believe in Jordan Love, but I am worried that the Lions might be a thorn in the side of the Packers for years to come. It's going to piss me off. So fuck the Lions. But dude, not actually. Fuck the Lions.
As someone that obviously I don't love them on the level I love the Patriots, but I love the Lions, and a lot of it has to do with Megatron, to be honest. He's my favorite wide receiver of all time, but I just fucking love the Lions, and it's so good to see them do good.
Moving on from Lions Bucks, we got the Arizona Cardinals versus the Rams.
Cardinals versus the Rams. I'm going to go with the Rams, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Cardinals win, honestly. Cardinals are a lot better than Rams. Yeah. I'm just going to say the Cardinals are a lot better than I expected them to be.
All right, moving on. We got Eagles versus Jets.
Yeah, I'm going with the Eagles, sadly.
I'm going to fucking pick the Jets.
This is where the Aaron Rodgers thing comes in. If Aaron Rodgers was in this game, different situation. But
I'm picking the Jets still. Fuck it, I don't care.
Okay, fair enough.
Giants versus Bills.
Yeah, Bills.
Yeah, I'm picking the Bills too. I've already lost enough this week, And then Cowboys versus Chargers.
I wonder if we're gonna disagree on this or not. I'm going with the Chargers.
Oh yeah, I'm going with the Chargers too.
Okay, hell yeah. So what games did we even have different? Cardinals versus Bengals, Jets versus Rams. Who else?
Lions versus Bucks.
Oh wow, yeah, you're just a Lions hater.
I think I am just a Lions hater. Good God, I picked the Panthers last week over the Lions. What the fuck's wrong with me? So you want to start a new thing where we just pick how bad the Cowboys are going to lose? Or do you want to start picking how bad the 49ers are going to absolutely dismantle their opponents?
Why not do both?
Oh, okay. What do you think final score of the 49ers-Browns game is going to be?
Oh, okay. 49ers-Browns. Oh, fuck. See. After how bad they dismantled the Cowboys,
wait. I want to say it first.
Okay,
that way people won't think I'm bullshitting.
I'm thinking of my score still.
I'm going to say 42-6.
Oh, okay. I was going to say 35-10.
Oh, wow. Okay. 42-6. You said 35-10. And then Cowboys-Chargers. How bad do you think the Cowboys are going to lose?
I think this is going to be a semi-close game, to be honest. But, I don't feel like it's going to be super high scoring. I don't feel like it's going to be super defensive because the Chargers have a ball.
I feel like it's going to be really high scoring.
I don't know what you classify as really high scoring, but I'm going to go with the Chargers will win this game. I don't know why this is a score in my head, but 35-31.
Dude, I was going to say 35-30.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, 34. You said 35. I literally wrote down 34. I was going to say 34-30.
Okay.
You said 35.
31.
31?
Yeah.
That's what I consider. I consider 60 points in a game pretty high scoring.
I think it's high scoring, but it's not like super high scoring.
Nope. Okay, and who's your Super Bowl pick?
Well, 49ers, yet again.
Yeah.
I haven't strayed away from them. This is going to be the boring fucking choice, but I'm going 49ers versus Chiefs.
Ooh. I am picking 49ers, and, I'll make my way through all the AFC teams, I feel like, but I'm going 49ers Bills. I think I've picked this before.
I know I picked it last week. I don't remember what you picked last week.
I picked 49ers Texans.
Oh!
I am literally making my way through the AFC. I'm pretty sure I have picked the 49ers, which you may have too. But I really think I picked the 49ers every single fucking week.
I don't think you did the first time we did it because it was before Aaron Rodgers got injured.
We didn't do it week 1.
Yeah, we did because I had 49ers versus Jets, and I would not have chose that with Aaron Rodgers injured.
I don't have that wrote down. Oh,
what did you say? Fuck, I can remember the shit. Let me go through all the AFC teams.
Week 2, I did 49ers Jags. You did 49ers Ravens.
Yes, that's correct.
Week 3, I did 49ers Dolphins. You did 49ers Dolphins. We went real boring week 3. Week 4, I did 49ers Pats. What the fuck is wrong with me? You did 49ers Dolphins again. Then week 5, I did 49ers Texans. You did 49ers Bills. And now week 6, I'm doing 49ers Bills. You're doing 49ers Chiefs. First time the Chiefs have made an appearance. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's surprising, isn't it?
That is kind of surprising. It just shows how bad they are this year. And they're not, bad, but they're just not, good.
I'm still trying to think of what you said fucking week 1. Because that was the week we recorded in person. And I know I said 49ers versus Jets. And you said someone versus Jets, and it wasn't the 49ers.
It's probably the Packers.
Maybe.
If I'm being honest. It's probably the Packers. Leave a comment if you know who I said. Leave a comment if you don't know who I said. Leave a comment if
I don't know who the fuck you said. I'm thinking through all the NFC teams, and I'm like, who the fuck did this guy say?
I may have said the Eagles, even though I was hating on the Eagles. No, I hate the Eagles.
I don't feel like you said... Wait. No! I think I know what the fuck you said. And
it's something stupid?
I think you said Giants versus Jets.
Oh, I did say a MetLife Super Bowl, I think.
And yeah, it seems stupid now, but before the season started, I wasn't high on the Giants, but I definitely thought they were going to be a lot better than they are right now.
Yeah. Daniel Jones has been sacked a lot.
He got sacked 11 times in the fucking Seahawks game.
Yeah. He's going to Andrew Luck, or the Giants are going to Andrew Luck him out of the league here before long.
Hey, the Giants are in the tank bowl with everyone else.
Yeah, so apparently the Packers and the Patriots are in the tank bowl too, and neither one of us thought they were, but...
Yeah. That kind of sucks. Yeah. But if the Patriots get the number 1 overall draft pick and draft fucking Caleb Williams, I'll be happy.
What if they got the number 1 overall draft pick and they drafted a fucking, Pac-12 defensive lineman that nobody's ever heard of
If
before.
they drafted any defensive player, if they got the number 1 pick, I'd be fucking pissed. Our defense is not the goddamn problem.
Bill Belichick might think so.
I doubt he does.
Well,
he's a smart guy.
That's all we have for this week. Leave a comment. This podcast is available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and anywhere else you can get podcasts that you think that you can get stuff because you don't really know where the fuck this goes.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. It's available anywhere if you believe.
If you believe in magic. Whoa, it's magic. Check out your YouTube channel.
The Red Arrow.
The Red Arrow. You post stuff on there.
I do from time to time.
You did your top 50 porn stars the other day, so go check out that video.
I wish I knew 50 porn stars, but
you did a top 5 and you couldn't make it past 2. So.
Yeah, so go check that out on the Red Arrow on YouTube.
Hey, go watch his Jason X video that we did one time.
You should go watch that. That video is amazing.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time on that.
Yeah.
I was just kind of... I only advertise the videos that I'm in because I'm a self-centered piece of shit. That's all I care about is me. But I'm honest about it, so that makes me a good person.
Yeah,
leave a comment.
We'll probably be back next time talking about some Halloween.
Ooh, spooky.
'Tis that time, but we'll see you next time.